So here to help us understand the choices facing Ukraine and its European partners, we are honored and fortunate to be joined by a statesman who has spent his career advancing the European project. Former professor of economics, Romano Prodi has served as Prime Minister of Italy twice, from 96 to 98, and again from 2006 to 2008, when he was just instrumental in Italy's adoption of the euro. As President of the European Commission from 1999 to 2004, he oversaw introduction of the single currency, presided over the EU's enlargement to 25 members, and powerfully shaped its neighborhood policy. We are delighted to have him here with us today to reflect on Ukraine and the future of the EU's Eastern Partnership, maybe also the future of Italy's political trajectory, and the inside news from Vatican City as well. But ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Romano Prodi.
No, really, I'm very happy and honored to be here. I was interested to listen to my CV because I am former. The definition of my career is I am former. That's when you like to. Point of your life is you like to be former. No, I am really happy to be here to make some reflection on what is happening and what will happen in concerning Europe, the neighbors, and with a special attention to Ukraine, because we are really forgetting this very important chapter of our history and the problem of how to have a clear-cut definition of Europe. We're committed to enlarge the European Union to 5 countries in 10 years, and we did 10 countries in 4.5 years. And I think that was the only answer to history, because if you do it quickly, you do. And then we should have never done anything like that, Why? Because after this effort, Europe entered in the period of fear of immigrants, fear of China, fear of everything, and this change in the structure of Europe should have been impossible. And 10 countries, 2 were outside the former Soviet Union controlled, Malta and Cyprus. The other 8 were all beyond the Iron Curtain, Poland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary and Slovenia, and then later Romania and Bulgaria, that came. And, it was a very unique work, because, we divided our legislation in 31 chapters, and one by one was controlled, negotiated with the country, and then approved by the local parliament, and then came back and approved again by the European institution. It was really a great job. Of course, in this situation, we have also to have a political feeling. Sometimes somebody told me that country A did not respect 100% the rules. Okay, that's true, but it was absolutely necessary to have a political and historical. I invite you to understand what should have happened. Should have happened if Poland should be out of the European Union, with all the tension that the country had with Russia in the following years. And I think and in terms of growth, we had unexpected results. Things went much better than we thought. Clearly, you have state progress, promote immigration, especially given by the 2 most recent countries, let's say Bulgaria and Romania. But broadly speaking, we had a peaceful change of Europe. simple reason that there was a strong aggression of Russia, and the country, Ukraine, was heavily in trade between Europe and Ukraine. Now is 30% of Ukraine foreign trade, 40% is with Russia, but in the old time was almost all with Russia. And if you analyze the type, the quality of this trade, you find that Russia is all energy raw material, with Europe is much more skilled and much more being separate till now from the European Union and Russia, and the country, in my opinion, suffered a lot. Ukraine per capita GDP is still lower than it should be, with any, part of the explanation is that anybody who was familiar with Ukraine just after the fall of the Soviet Union, he understood how the country was insulated. It was like a company, in which a factory is separated by the headquarters. You have skilled workers, you have engineers, you have everything, but you don't take decisions. And this was Ukraine, the fantastic, very skilled rocket engineers or scientists driving the taxi, or this unbelievable immigration of Ukrainian teachers, the women, to take care of Italian or Spanish old people. This situation, Ukraine, a country that in theory has everything, because raw materials, a fantastic agricultural land, 46 million people very skilled, and this is the price paid by Ukraine in the moment. Because when I left the European Commission, we made a proposal that was, I think, a change of the world, looking at the difficulties of starting with the Laden, we proposed to have around the European countries something that we were calling the Ring of Friends. Let's say all the countries around Europe, from Russia to Ukraine to Moldova to Israel to Syria till Morocco, they could deal all the agreements with the European Union except being part of the institution. It was called the Ring of Friends, or everything but institutions, in order to have around Europe this, but politically now it didn't work, because this could be a cradle for Ukraine immediately, also in a general framework, and